Manuel, good morning, and how are you, faithful? Captain Niner coming to you with your Captain and Coffee morning report for 4/28, 2025. And so I know everybody has gone over what the 49ers did in the draft. So let's take a look at some of the 49er news outside of said draft. All right, so we are inviting kicker Kenneth Alamandares to rookie minicamp, which is not this weekend, but the following weekend. So basically, we're going to have him give him a chance to kick his way onto at least the 90-man squad for training camp, and then hopefully give Moody some competition. Doesn't mean he's necessarily going to make it or anything like that, but he is definitely somebody invited. He's a big dude. He's like 6'2", 250. He's got a huge leg. He was the Lou Gretz. I know it's not Gehrig, but Blitznikov Award for the best kicker in the country last year in college football. So they're bringing in someone with definitely some pedigree. Maybe they'll bring in somebody else too. Maybe they'll bring in a vet to go along with Moody and a rookie kicker. So we'll see how how that looks. Now we'll go over the UFTA signings that we got. Those are the unrestricted free agents that were not drafted, and the 49ers have signed and invited to camp. So first off, we have got wide receiver Isaiah Nayor, excuse me. Personally, my favorite, just because look at that hair, it's pretty. We've got offensive lineman Drew Moss. Then we've got cornerback Jacob Robinson. Defensive lineman Sebastian Valdez. Do remember watching him a little bit, obviously living up here in the Seattle area. A lot of UW games, as you would think. So I do remember seeing him up there. I do remember he was pretty good, decent. You know what I mean? I don't know. Long term, who knows? Some of these guys may never even see the field, but we know. But I said, I remember the name. Made some decent plays over at UW, so we'll see how that shows up. Linebacker Stoughton Bolton. And then running back Corey Kiner. And one of my favorite things is this guy needs to be a Niner because his nickname is just going to be Niner. He's going to be Corey Niner Kiner or Corey the Niner Kiner. I don't know. But either way, it rhymes. Make him a Niner. So I want this guy to stick around just so we can say the Niner Kiner or something like that. Kiner Niner over and over and over again. All right, last but not least, in some news that is not as good, it was found out that in the season-ending game, safety Malik Mustafa tore his ACL, or at least he injured an ACL that he tore in 2022. Apparently, it was not like a crazy tear or anything like that, so it's not as bad as it could be. It's injured, but I guess you could just say it's strained, more or less. So that's one of the reasons why we did take a safety late. Kind of surprised with an injury like that we might have, signed another safety, drafted another one, or there was tons of good safeties left. Heck, there was tons of good cornerbacks left at the end of the draft. But so yeah, Mustafa had an injury. Does not know when he will be back. According to this one, it said be back around mid-season. But then I've also seen Mustafa tweet out himself where he's like, haha, you guys are actually thinking of mid-season and some stuff. I'm not sure exactly where he's going with that information. I've just seen his tweets where he's almost to an extent rebooting what Wagner and others have tweeted out. So let's see how it is. That's all we've got for you today over here at Niner Faithful Radio. Excuse me, tired this morning. Nothing else going on this morning or today for us in general, but we will be on tomorrow as me and TJ will be doing a full breakdown of all of our draft picks, from number 11 all the way up to number 252 and our UFTA sightings, and we'll see how that shows up, what the roster looks like. Maybe a quick 53-man projection to see how that goes. Way too early 53-man projection. But we'll see how it goes again, everybody. All right, faithful. It's Monday. I'm tired. I can't stop yawning. I need somewhere to go to coffee this morning. But all right, kick Mondays